I think Liverpool definitely had the edge in terms of experience and being streetwise, given they've just played in 2 Champions League finals consecutively. So in terms of big matches, they're able to cope with it from a mentality perspective, from a preparation perspective. For Chelsea, perhaps they will feel like there's nothing to lose really, because it's quite a young squad. They've had some injury issues. Obviously, Frank Lampard, a new manager, not just new to Chelsea, but new in the managerial game. Started off at Derby last season, but still has a lot to prove. So for them, it might feel a bit of a free hit against a team like Liverpool that are so experienced. What I will say is, both these teams have lost games recently. Liverpool, the Community Shield against Manchester City on penalties. Chelsea against Manchester United on the weekend after playing very well. Both teams were the better side in those games and lost. So sometimes it doesn't really matter who's better. It counts who takes their chances. I just think Liverpool are more prepared to do that.
Frank Lampard bring Christian Pulisic, not exactly Frank Lampard, but Christian Pulisic is on their side. So will he bring something new for Klopp?
I think he is quite a creative player. Klopp knows him very well. It was Jurgen that gave him his chance and his break at Borussia Dortmund. Jurgen's been a big fan of him. He's quick, he's technically gifted, he's a very intelligent player. He's actually what Chelsea really need, because they've lost Hazard. And Hazard used to be the player that when you face Chelsea, you were really scared of him. As an opposition manager, as opposition players, you didn't want to deal with him. And they've lost a lot of what he gave them. And when you look at the squad, you don't really fear anyone. But I think Pulisic can develop into that attacker that really puts the fear in the opposition.
Will there be more pressure on Virgil van Dijk without Alisson?
I don't think Virgil van Dijk deals in pressure. He's so calm and he's so composed, and everyone will look to him as the reference point in that back line, as they have done since him coming to Liverpool January last year. Without Alisson, there is a difference. I don't think anyone can lie, because he is the best goalkeeper in the world at the moment on current form. What I would say about Adrian is he has a big personality, and I think that's really important if you're going to be a number 2 at Liverpool, because this was very unexpected. He didn't think he was going to be playing. But I think because he's got that big personality and character, he can sort of deal with the pressure more easily. He's not scared, he's not daunted by it, he's actually excited by the opportunity. In terms of stylistically, he is also really good at distribution, comes off his line often, anticipates well, is athletic. There will be a difference in quality because, like I said, I think Alisson is the best goalkeeper in the world at the moment. Adrian is obviously not. He's not had a lot of time with the Liverpool team, but I don't think there'll be too many issues for them in the back tomorrow.
So I need to ask this question about the female referees. So what do you think about it?
I'm quite excited. I think it's about time. It's been very long. Frappart has had extensive experience at major tournaments, not just the Women's World Cup, but she's done Women's Euro games at all levels, really, junior level and upwards. She's obviously refereed the men's game in France's top flight. She did their second division for 5 years. She's been an assistant VAR. She's 35 years old, has been refereeing since she was 13. So there's no question about her experience. As we heard today, she's passed all the same tests as the men in terms of fitness, in terms of qualifications, understanding, application of the laws of the game. The men that she's refereed in France all hold her in very high regard, have great respect for her. I think it's really great to have 3 quite capable women's referees taking charge of this fixture, and I hope, because we've seen it before where you have a female official and then decades you think, oh, this is the turning point, and decades later nothing happens. But I hope this is honestly a shift, because the only reason women haven't been refereeing men's games so far is because they're women, and that's a silly reason for them not to do it.